All right, guys, welcome to the Boxing Rundown. I'm your host, Boxing Ruckus, along with
Xavier, the X-Man. I'm a little under the weather, so.
Oh man, we gotta deal with your
my sexy voice
from you, bro. Whatever you got.
No, I don't have the
flu. You got AIDS? What do you got, man?
It's the HIV is acting up.
Woo! Got him. No, and I also have our guest Daniel. But Daniel, I'm not gonna introduce you because I do an introduction for you once we get to the interview. Okay. We're just gonna talk a little bit about the weekend, man. There was nothing really in the weekend. There was no fights. Okay, yeah. Only Golden Boy had some fights on Thursday. I'm gonna talk about the main event. Assad Crazy Hovanesian beat Mancilla on a 4th round KO, bro.
Didn't even watch it.
Yeah. You didn't watch it, but what I want to know is this:
right?
Does Crazy get another shot at the title? I don't mean another shot at Ray because we know Ray's gonna destroy him. But
I think if he takes the proper steps to do that, he might get another shot. He didn't do too bad against Ray Vargas. That was a terrible fight.
I'm gonna give a big shout out right now to Robert Garcia. First of all, congratulations. I know that you're an Adidas ambassador now. So congratulations, Robert Garcia, and congratulations on the show. I was going to talk about the show right now.
Robert's on there?
Yeah, Robert's on right now.
And
Roberto Garcia is on.
What did I put in the comments?
What did you put?
Great set of hair, too.
Oh, great set of hair. Hey, Robert, it's the channel, están echando los perros aquí.
No.
Woo! Hey, okay, but
great hairline on there.
Let's talk about Friday. Did you happen to go to that show?
No.
Garcia Promotions had a show in San Bernardino.
I saw that, but
you saw that, man? Hey, I hope that Robert talks to somebody and gets us to stream the fights. They didn't want to stream the fights, man, this time.
Why?
Because, I don't know, they didn't want to stream them, so
it's cool.
It's okay, but I hope the next time they stream them, because personally, I had about 20 fans asking when was the stream going to start for the fights. But it was a great show. Big turnout. The Garcia Promotion Company is doing it right. They're getting sold out shows, man. It's getting packed. They have a crazy atmosphere that I think fighters like yourself will enjoy, because they have not only like vendors, bro, not only tacos, not only do they have the t-shirt people, not only do they have cars there, but they also have like celebrities, bro. They had
Big Boy.
Big Boy
Was there.
I don't mean Big Boy from where is he from? Like not the radio station. But not that Big Boy. The guy that does
the biggest Mexican
dude. Cartel. Yeah, the straight cartel guy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys think he's better than me?
He's a little bit. He's pretty big.
I saw a video where he was benched 600 pounds, dude.
600 pounds. Aquí está Robert, esa pinche vieja pendeja. That's why. No te preocupes, Robert.
¿Cuál vieja?
Ya sabes, cuando quieras te apoyo and anything for the Garcias, man. Anything. But what I was going to say is, they had the right atmosphere, man. That place was jumping. They had a DJ. They had everything, man. I think, Robert, a ver si no te enojas. I think that place is too small for them now. Remember the first one we went to? And it was packed. Now it's even more crowded.
Was it the same spot?
Simón, güey, está más caliente que aquí, güey. It was hot. It's hot here, bro.
Right now.
So imagine, over there it was hot, bro. I was sweating, bro. Sweating some bullets, bro.
I do have one request for Robert, though. Let's drop them beer prices. I'm just kidding.
No, they do drop.
They did drop them?
They do drop.
Okay,
they
or like buy 3, get a cheaper price. I don't know.
You want buckets, fool. That's why. Es que este vato pistea, dude. So no te preocupes, Robert. Great show. Great, just great atmosphere, guys. So stay tuned. Go make sure you guys go to the Garcia Boxing Promotions website or follow Robert Garcia Boxing Academy for more information, guys. But they are always putting on some great shows. And with that said, man, that was a slow weekend. Unless you guys want to talk about MMA, I don't think so, right?
Nope.
Ahora pues. So vamos a entrarle. All right, what's hot in boxing right now? I'm going to go what's cooking, what's hot. I'm going to give you what's mine. I know you have some more stuff, but did you watch the Golden Boy Ring TV or whatever it's called, little face off that they're doing right now or not?
I think I watched like 30 seconds of it. That's what Beto Duran doing.
Beto Duran, yes.
That was the Ryan and Avery.
And Avery Sparrow, bro.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. What did exactly they talk about?
All right, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. If Avery Sparrow wants another career, bro, he should jump into being a reporter or interviewer, bro. Okay. The way they hinted me or they clickbait me to that thing was like fireworks at this face-off, right? So I'm thinking Beto's the one that's going to create that face-off, right? But in reality, it was that guy, Avery Sparrow, the opponent, questioning Ryan Garcia. Like, he was like, so why'd you pick me, bro? Like, he was trying to get to the bottom of it.
Because we heard through the grapevine that I guess his options were Avery Sparrow, Hector Tanajara, or Duno.
Right.
So was Avery saying that he picked him because he thought he was the
probably
weakest
thought
one?
He was the weakest one. That's what he was trying to
Do you
get
think
at.
he's the weakest one?
I don't know, bro.
I
I mean,
mean,
we don't. Those are the options that they told us. But are those the options that they gave them? I mean, maybe.
I mean, look, they probably picked him because he has the least amount of fights, no power, right, as compared to Tanahara or Duno. But I mean, I'm okay with that. Eventually, Ryan's gonna have to face the top names, or the top prospects like Tanahara or Duno to get to that next level. So let's see how he does this Saturday, and we'll take it from there.
All right. Servando Garza, el campeón, dice, "What's up?" Jesús Soto Canales dice que es puto. Oh, no, digo, saludos,
cabrón.
putos. Oh, shit.
Carranza's here?
Yeah. Soto
Damn.
Canales is in there, dude.
Woo.
Hey, Soto, ya sabes,
Estás-
cuando quieres venir. All right. So, okay, let me ask you this, though.
Right.
He said in that same interview that Ryan does not deserve to be a main event. Do you guys agree that Ryan Garcia does not deserve to be a main event?
Well, in boxing, everything is about money, right? If they feel that Ryan Garcia could sell out the Dignity Sports Arena or the one in Fantasy Springs, then they're gonna make him a main event. I feel.
Exclusive right now, bro.
What's that?
I have an exclusive right now.
Shut. What's up?
Roberto Garcia dice, Tanahara was never an option, bro.
Okay.
So there you go, bro.
I stand corrected, Robert. We heard wrong. Tanahara was never an option.
Okay, so let's go back
Yeah.
to it. Do you guys feel that Ryan Garcia is a main event fighter?
I think so. Like
You
he
think so?
sells the tickets. He works hard. I know him from the amateurs, so
He's good.
he's good, man. He's doing his job, promoting himself and everything. So
Exactly.
I wish nothing but the best for Ryan. He's cool.
He's
Now-
cool.
He's
now,
cool.
now, if you were Ryan, what would you do? Would you rather fight as a main event at like a smaller venue like the Fantasy Springs or another spot, or be on the undercard of Canelo Kovalev if that fight happens?
If I was Ryan, maybe the undercard, maybe because it'd be a little bit more
And
fans.
it's a bigger
Yeah,
Yeah.
bit more fans. I could get more fans already. So
T-Mobile Arena.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's putting too much emphasis on
Yeah,
being
he wants
the
to
main
be-
event
yeah.
because it's the name that's there and not the viewership.
Exactly.
Hey, the kid has a big following though, so
He does.
he does have that power to bring people in.
All right, Mario Rubio says, "Saludos, Flea." That's what they call you, Flea.
When I was a kid, yeah, at the gym when I first started, I was really little, and when I used to spar, I used to bounce a lot in the ring, so Flea stuck to me, but not no more. My professional name now is El Cuetito.
Oh, okay, Cuetito.
Bro.
Okay.
Cuetito, yeah.
In a Mexican gym, they're always gonna give you a nickname, right?
Yeah, always.
Soto, tú sabes que tú siempre estás invitado, man, no te preocupes. Y aquí tenemos la botella
Claro,
de Fireball. Cuando quieras venir, Soto, ya sabes. Wish the best for Flea Chino Boxing. What's up? All right, Mario, what's up, man?
What's up, Mario?
Frank Hoke says, for sure, undercard
So,
for
Frank.
Canelo. Got you, bro. All right.
I agree, Frank. Yeah.
So les voy a tirar otra. Canelo, since you brought it up, bro. Canelo and Crusher.
Do it.
It's supposedly locked up November.
Yeah.
So it's going down, man. Canelo versus Crusher, man. Kovalev accepted.
It's a dangerous fight for Canelo. I know a lot of people say, well, he's choosing the 175-pounder that looked a little vulnerable in the last fight. He's older cat. Nonetheless, though, he's still ranked number 1 by, I think it's Ring Mag. I think Ring Magazine has him at number 2, and Boxer Rig at number 1 at that weight.
Uh-huh.
So we know what Canelo's trying to do. He's trying to get his a title in the 4th division. It's a big name in Kovalev to do so. I think it's a great and dangerous fight for him. But, what was I going to say? The only thing I don't want is for it to be a catch weight. Because that would taint that victory. It has to be 175,
It has to be 175.
and that's it.
If he's going to go get the belt, he's got to be 175.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
I think he has a good chance. Just,
At beating him?
yeah, boxing wise, he's good waist, good legs, moves around good. I think you just gotta box him. Can't
Body work, right?
Yeah, body work.
Otra exclusive, man. Roberto's on, man. Robert says Canelo wins by KO, dude.
Hey, I'm going to agree with you, Robert.
Hey, I think so too, bro.
But it's still dangerous nonetheless. Because
He's dangerous, bro. But Canelo does some body work, bro.
Kovalev is not, he's a strong guy, and he has a nice, I mean, he knocked the last dude out with the jab. He has a beautiful jab. And I've seen Canelo be a little, kind of a sucker to that jab.
Oh, yeah.
But we got a world-class trainer here. I'm going to go with him, too.
All right. And Robert gets him right, bro. Robert gets him right. All right. The last one I have, and I don't know if you have another one, is did you watch the press conference today, guys? Derek Chisora and Joseph Parker, they're the co-main event to Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor.
I didn't see that.
So
Good fight.
Chisora is saying not pull me out. I'm not gonna be the one that sells tickets for this fight. Nobody knows them boys. I want out.
So where's the fight gonna be at?
It's in London.
Yeah, I get the point.
And Chisora has a lot of fans, and he says his fans are gonna buy the fight. They're gonna go to the fight, but he's not the main event. Those other guys are the main event, and then nobody cares about the Muhammad Ali trophy. Do you guys agree or disagree, man?
So we're going back to the whole main event thing. I mean, I understand from what I see from the UK fans, he is a big thing out there. He's a heavyweight. Yeah. That's an interesting fight, Parker.
Chisora.
But also they invest a lot of money into the Super Series thing too.
Right.
And it's the final. I don't know, man. 50-50 on that one. I think if he doesn't want to be on the fight, they decide already. I mean,
no, well, Eddie kept on like trying to get him to talk about his fight, and he's like, "I'm not going to talk about my fight if I'm not going to be the main event." So he said that in the presser, bro.
Even if you're not a main event, Benavides is not going to be in the main event against Porter Spence. He still talks and promotes his fight.
Yeah, but he wants out. If he's not main event, he wants off. That's what he's saying. Because he feels that if he sells the arena, he deserves to be the main event.
But that makes sense. If he could somehow track that he's the one signing the tickets.
Okay,
or pay him more.
Frank Hope says Chisora had no problem fighting under Allen versus Brown.
Who? That's good.
That's
no, you're right.
But you know, that's a contradiction. Maybe it's something to do with a beef with Eddie Hearn, probably. You guys think so?
Stirring things up. I don't know. I think he'll fight on the undercard. Come on. That's a big fight for him.
He said, "Pay me more if I'm not going to be the main event," according to Christian Cabral.
This is a good fight for Chisora. If he beats Parker, we know that Andy fought Parker and lost a really close match. Anthony Joshua went 12 rounds with him. So I don't think he'll turn down the fight. I think this is a good time for him to see how he does against Parker, so he can get another title shot. Future.
Right. So, do you have anything else cooking on social media? Another cheese mill or anything?
No, it was just the Kovalev Canelo.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Anything else cooking? No?
I'm sure there's more, but I can't remember.
All right, man. So it sounds like everybody says it sounds like he wants more feria, he wants more money. But hey, big props, man. If they want to get more money, let them get more money. Fighters deserve to get paid, man. We were just having a great conversation. Right. Sometimes, people need to understand these guys put their lives on the line for this sport. So they got to get some money. This is not like Antonio Brown playing games. I don't even want to bring that up, bro. I hate you, Antonio Brown. All right? I hope somebody cracks your leg, bro.
He would have made the Raiders that much better?
No, bro, but I mean, I'm going to tell you this. The Raiders are bigger than Antonio Brown, man. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's a team sport, guys. All right? So when it comes to that, it's a little different,
Please share, guys.
Woo! I got it, man. Please share. All right, guys. We're getting to the nitty-gritty. We're going to get to the meat right now. All right, so hit that share button. I got to sell some bills. Big shout-out to Legends Boxing for hosting us every Monday night here at Legends Boxing. So if you guys want to come down, you guys have not done any boxing, come down and train. Check it out. If you want to drop weight, we have classes to drop weight. But with that said, let's get going, man. We have a lot of pros. Home of the champ, right?
Andy Ruiz. And you could also lose weight just by being in this room right here.
Exactly. There we go, man.
Not that bad today, but the other weeks, wow.
Hey, man, I know. I'm gonna talk about Porter and Spence a little bit later, man. All right, guys. With that said, here we go. Let's get the show started. Please help me welcome from Chino, California, an up-and-coming prospect, 3-0 fighter. Okay, and I think I met him about 5 years ago out in that gym. We walked into that gym. I remember that gym, man.
I remember.
Now I'm glad I have a fighter from that gym because I got a lot of things to talk about, man. Yeah. And with that said, I want to introduce you guys to Daniel El Cuetito Cruz.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Thank you, brother. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you, bro. All right, man. First of all, let's get to it, man. Who is Daniel Cruz, bro? I know a little bit about you now.
I'm Daniel Cruz. I'm from Chino, California. I train at a Chino Boxing Club. I've been training there since I was 8 years old. I'm 20 now. And I started my amateur record there, professional now, with the same coaches.
Same coaches? You have not changed coaches?
No, I have not changed coaches. I mean,
That's 12 years, bro.
Yeah, I've been doing good, so why change it up,
Okay, so we're gonna talk about your amateur pedigree, but I want to talk about that gym, man, because I think, like you said, it's a city gym.
Yeah, it's
So for us, I remember we were doing marketing for a company. I'm not gonna mention the company because you know what, you're not my sponsor, so I'm not gonna.
Verizon.
Ah, this jerk right here. All right. So I was doing some marketing, all right, and whatever. Hold on, I have some saludos. Saludos, campeón, Chino Boxing #1, Mario Rubio. What's up, Mario? Okay. But what I was saying is, we were doing marketing right there, man. You know, me and this guy, we've been working together for a long time. So we end up going to this, it looked like a YMCA, bro. Is it a YMCA or
no?
not?
No, it's a gym.
It's just a city
It's
hall,
city
right?
gym,
It's city gym. So we end up walking down, I see the...
We ran into it because
we
we got to
ran
use the
into
restroom.
it. We had to use the restroom. We walk in there, and we see a boxing gym, bro.
Yeah, I saw it.
They're pretty strict, though.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people in there, man,
Yeah.
and they told us about boxing shows. So you are a product of that environment, man.
That city right there, city of Chino.
So City of Chino puts in this gym for you guys.
Yeah.
For all the kids
All
in the
the
neighborhood.
kids, yeah, it's really cheap too for all the kids. They're allowed at 8 years old, and they pay $5 a month.
$5 a month.
Yeah, and once you turn 18, you pay 25.
So 25 once you
For
turn
adults,
18.
for adults, yeah.
For adults.
For kids, it's $5 a month.
For $5 a month.
A month.
Okay, and now when you start there, right?
Yeah.
How do you start? How do you end up bumping like us? We had to go take a
Yeah.
go to the restroom. I was gonna say take a leak, but we were gonna go take a restroom, and we found the gym by accident, right? But how do you find that gym, man?
I always knew it was around there. I knew there was a city hall right there, and I knew that was a place for sports. So me and my pops, we went. I was 8. I was looking for a sport.
I heard you were looking for soccer.
Yeah, I
bro.
was looking
Cut
for
it out.
soccer. Yeah, I was looking for soccer. My dad told me play soccer, so I was like, all right, let's go try it out. And then we went, and they didn't have soccer. They told us we only have boxing and basketball. And I was like, all right, well, let's go check it out. And then I saw basketball, and I was like, nah, this is nah. And then I saw the boxing gym, and I saw people sparring. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. That looks cool.
Really?
Yeah.
What called you to boxing, bro? Like the sparring?
Yeah, sparring. I mean, I've always liked playing rough, you know, as a little kid. So that's why I needed a sport. And I was like, it's perfect. I want to do this.
I like
So,
that.
so you had never? Were you a boxing fan before that? You know?
Yeah, a little bit. My dad liked watching boxing, so I remember at nights we would watch on Saturday nights at the Mexican.
I
I used to watch them too. Solo Boxeo.
Solo Boxeo, yeah. I used to
Solo
watch
Boxeo.
Solo Boxeo with my dad, and then from there on, I was like, oh, you know what? Let's box. I want to box, and yeah, I just fell in love with it. You know, it's not it's a team sport with your team, but like coaches and stuff, but like it's mostly on your own. So that's what I like most of all. You know, I don't have to rely on a player or something. Like it's all me.
And did you watch the interview I did on Sean Porter?
No, I didn't.
He said that, right?
Yeah?
What are you saying?
He brings up that fact.
Yeah.
He used to be a football player, but what he didn't want to depend on another player to be number one. He said, you know what? I wanted to be in boxing because I know that I'm the one in the ring, and I'm the one that's gonna be number one.
Yeah.
I don't need to depend on anybody else.
Yeah, Tony. I was kidding. I said, yeah, Tony. But anyways, when how long was it before you realized that was something that you were gonna be doing for a long time? Like,
I would say after my first amateur fight. So I trained for like a year.
You trained for a year?
A year
No
straight.
amateur fight?
No amateur fight, just a year. And then when I turned 9, that's when I had my first amateur fight. It was in the city of Duarte. I was like 9 years old, like 65 pounds. And at that time, I was already switching. That's my style. I switched lefty to righty.
Oh, really?
And I don't know why. I just caught that on real quick. And my coaches there, they saw that I was natural. So like, all right. And they started pushing me. And then
Which was your strong hand, though?
my right.
You're right. And which one do you prefer? Because Oscar used to do the
Oscar's a left-hander.
A left-handed.
that fights orthodox.
orthodox.
Oh, okay.
So he had his power hand
Yeah.
almost in the front.
I'm right-handed, but I mean, depends on the situation of the fighter. That I'll stay with one way. If
Or
I
the
feel like
other.
I'm tagging them more lefty, I'll just stay lefty.
Were they against that at the beginning? Because they try to teach you one way, right? Like, I think
little
I heard, not to cut you off, but I think I heard Terrence Crawford talking about that because he
Right.
does both.
Yeah.
He does both.
Yeah.
And he was saying
my
that-
style's kind of like Terrence Crawford, honestly.
He was saying that his coaches were like, "Come on, you can't do that." Like that they wanted him to stick.
Little butt.
Yeah.
His coaches wanted Terrence Crawford to fight one way, and he
one
just
way.
they couldn't take it off of him, so they just ran with it.
All right. But besides him picking it up and everything, bro, I know you're a highly decorated amateur fighter. So tell me about your amateur pedigree, bro.
My amateur record was I had 106 fights with 7 losses. So A little bit.
Pretty good, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, any recognition that you got in the amateurs that we should know about, man?
I won. I made it to Silver Gloves 3 times. I won one time national champ from Silver Gloves, and then the last second time I lost in the finals, second place. I mean, and then my first time I made it when I was fighting at 106. I made it, but my coaches weren't able to take me, so and I couldn't go either. So I was like, all right, I couldn't make it. That was the first time I ever made it.
Okay, the first time you made it, you couldn't make it financially.
Yeah, couldn't make it. So
and this is something that people don't get.
Yeah.
And the amateurs,
expensive.
It's expensive. It's got to be mainly your dad, right, or your family has to put the money in to get you guys going.
Yeah.
And that's hard, man. That's hard because, like I said, I mean, I wish I met a lot of the European fighters, and a lot of European fighters said that out in Europe, they get paid, bro. They get paid to be amateurs. So I wish the U.S. would do something like that over here, man, where amateur fighters that are going into like let's say national competition or international competitions, that they would get a little bit of money.
I think they do,
man.
I think because when I went for my for over there, they gave me like $100 for every day of we were there for.
Oh, so you have a per diem
for me and my coaches, yeah. So $100, $300 because we were out there for 3 days.
I don't know, but these guys were making about $100K a year, bro.
Yeah.
Amateur.
Yeah, that's crazy.
100K, bro. They told me. I am not kidding you, bro.
But they had to be some like.
No, they had to like do competitions, bro. They were mainly.
Be like
boxing was like their thing. You know what I mean?
Because the country was pushing them, investing money in them.
Yeah,
England. Okay. All right.
Yeah, bro. So that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, so you get the silver gloves.
Silver gloves. I would Desert Showdown, Desert Showdown, the Junior Olympics. SoCal tournaments. I have a lot of SoCal titles, Southern California titles, and I can't even think right now how many. But yeah, I have 106 amateur fights.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so you do this amateur career with right now. When you're doing amateurs, how do you feel? Like you fought any like guys that are right now making noise in the boxing scene?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Bro,
drop names.
Give us some names, bro.
So I fought Ryan when I was like 8.
Andale.
I was 8 years. No, I was 9. I was 9 and he was like 10. He's a year older than me.
Oh, he's a year older.
Yeah, and we fought at that was my first time fighting at the Junior Olympics. I had like 6 fights, but my coaches thought I was okay, fighting an open tournament. They thought I was okay, so we went and stuff, and I got a bye week, so I made it to the finals with him, and he just he didn't beat me up, nothing at all. I was just moving. He just got me by points, but that was my 7th fight.
Your 7th fight?
Yeah, he was already in like.
He had already been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a minute. But yeah, I fought him when we were little. So we sparred a few times when we got older, but not anytime recently. I haven't seen him in like 2-3 years. So, but he's making a lot of noise. So good for him. Good for him.
Now, did you ever like fight out there in like the Midwest? No, not the Midwest, East Coast.
No, never out there.
Never out there. Okay.
No. And then I also fought. Oh, another fighter that's making some noise is Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. You got it on with Brandon Lee?
Yeah, twice.
He's been on the show too.
Yeah, he's
twice.
So how was that with Brandon?
He beat me the first one. I think it was a close fight the first time. It was for silver gloves. I hit him behind the head, and I got a point deduction. So I think that's kind of what made it.
So it would have been a draw. Do they do draws?
Nah, they don't do draws. Nah.
No, they don't do draws?
Nah. But I think I was boxing him good and stuff, but that one point. So I lost the first time, and then I fought him again in the Junior Olympics when we were like a year later, and I beat him there at the Junior Olympics.
Marta Nájera, I don't know if you ever met Marta Nájera. She likes to take pictures with people.
No? I'm not sure.
No?
Nah.
Okay, so she says, "Hi guys, hey, what's up, Marta? ¿Cómo estás?" Ruben, I'm gonna ask that question. I just want to get down to the how many guys you fought in the amateur. So it was Ryan.
Yeah, biggest names right now there.
And Brandon.
Yeah, and Brandon.
Okay. And Brandon's doing his thing, right? Brandon's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
What weight is Brandon though?
147.
147 now.
He's he's
smaller.
Showtime. Yeah, I'm smaller than him now. But
For those that don't know, Brandon Lee, he has a weird combination. He's half Korean, half Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Oh, Severado. Okay, over here some compadres. Ay, güey. All right. So Ruben Cuellar says, okay. Now we're gonna get to your pro. Okay. So why would you pick going pro when the Olympics are around the corner, man? What made you go pro?
I was tired of the amateur, man. I was tired of the amateur. I wanted something real, you know. That was my dream. So I was like, you know what? I'm not trying to wait. Let's just run it now.
Run it.
What
is it? What is it? What did you get tired of the amateurs?
I don't know. Like, it's not fair, you know. It's a lot of politics, you know. So I was like, you know what? Let's get down and just turn pro.
I was gonna get to that because there's a lot of the guys who have like fights like you, 3 or 4. They all say the same thing about the amateurs. Too much politics. They get robbed.
I mean, I never got robbed and stuff. Like, I mean, a few times, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the reason.
It's not that you got robbed, but you feel that there's a lot of people that have a lot of influence and people get handled like that. Is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're influenced without knowing.
Without knowing. Yeah. All right, let me see. All right, so let me ask you this. Last year you became a pro.
Yeah.
Okay. So walk me through that, man. Like, how do you go from being an amateur fighter? Like, who's in the conversation? Who says, we get it. You said, I want to run it, let's run it. But who's in that conversation? Your parents, your team, or how does this conversation start?
I mean, when I was a kid, in my amateur days, like my gym, they had like 2 pros already, you know. Sammy Gonzalez and Oscar Santana. So, and Paul Rin, and as a kid, I used to go watch them. And I was backstage with them, getting them wrapped up. And I was probably like 12, 13. And I was like, man, you know what? This is cool. Like, I'm an amateur right now. Like, I got 6 more years so I could turn pro. Because you turn pro 18. So I was like, yeah, it just stick in my head. So I was like, I want to turn pro.
You right away knew you wanted
I always wanted that. You
didn't want to go to the Olympics?
No. I always wanted to turn pro.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people think the Olympics, but I mean, there's some fighters that just want to be pro, man. And the pro game is probably more your style, because a lot of times people say, you know, I don't want to be this much about the point system. I'd rather be getting it in and really like having the headgear off and you know I could do damage. So that was probably your mentality.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, but you're saying, okay, I want to go pro. But who, like, when you have that conversation, like when you're like saying, okay, yesterday it was this Sunday we had a amateur event. Monday I said, you know what, I'm done with this. Who's in that conversation?
My parents, you know, my parents and my coaches, because they supported me 100%. My coaches told me, hey, whenever you're ready, let's do it.
So they left it up to you.
Yeah, they were like, hey, whenever you're ready, let's do it. So they never pressured me or anything. They, you know, they know me since I was 8 years old, so they love me like a kid.
So how's the conversation from you to like dad and mom?
My parents support me 100%.
So you just say, I'm going pro.
I'm going pro. Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm turning pro, and they're like, all right, let's do it.
Now let me ask the question. Like, he said that in Europe they get paid. Like, we see guys like Lomachenko who fought 2 Olympics, right, to gold medals at the age he's like 25. If you were getting paid $10,000 a year, would you have stayed amateur a little bit longer?
Maybe a little bit longer.
So,
if I was getting paid that much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a question of you wanting to make money and getting your pro career started.
Yeah.
Ralphie, Ralphie Gonzalez says, what got you into boxing? Dad wanted to put him in a sport. This guy's the one that picked boxing, right?
It looked cool, man. It looked fun.
Because Dad wanted, let's be realistic, Dad wanted to get you into soccer.
Yeah, he wanted me to get into soccer.
In soccer, you know, Dad wanted him soccer because Dad is a Chivas fan. ¿No? ¿Le vas a la Chivas, Dad?
Nah.
¿A quién le vas? ¿Ni uno? Ok, bueno.
¿La selección?
No vayas a decir la América nomás.
La selección.
Oh, shit.
No. But okay, Dad wanted you to be a soccer player. You, once again, you see
that was boring.
Gym. It was boring for him. He saw people sparring. He wanted to go to boxing, guys. Come on. Okay, Mario Rubio says, Coach BB Abraham are the best of the best.
Yeah, those are my coaches.
Those are your coaches?
Yeah.
Órale. Mario Rubio's throwing aquí name dropping, bro.
Yeah, he's active right now.
Hey, you're active, Mario. Big shout out to Mario Rubio, man. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going, man. I like that.
7-0 Raiders.
That's right. 7-0 the Raiders, guys. Man, I'm getting pumped right now, dude. I'm getting so pumped up, dude. No se agüiten. Ya les dije. Okay. So, once you go pro, bro, okay? I know you wanted to go pro. You say, let's run it, right?
Yeah.
But what's the goal? What's the, like, why do you want to go pro? Maybe that's the question. Why did you want to go pro?
I like the sport, and, you know, the money's good, too. once you get up there, that's my dream.
You want to get the money.
And and have a world title. I want to be the best. I want to be known as, hopefully one day as best boxer. Pound for pound. One day. Once I get there.
That's the
goal. That's the goal.
The pound for pound.
Yeah, up there, all the way.
And I mean, I think a lot of fighters, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Yeah.
What's gonna be the difference between other fighters and Daniel Cruz?
I think my hard work is gonna pay off every time I fight. I bring a big crowd. My fans support me a lot. They're always there at my fights. So that's good. My styles make fights. So I think that's gonna help me a lot.
Now, like me or Rodrigo, we never trained. We never, we cover boxing. We've been covering boxing. We've written articles. You've been on podcasts. Is there something that we as a fans don't know that you want to share, like as a boxer? Because there's a lot of shit talking that goes on social media, right?
Yeah.
This guy's a bum. This guy, and that guy. Is there something that you guys go through that we don't know as fans and as the media?
I mean, it's just boxing is a really hard sport. You got to be really dedicated to it, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like sometimes you gotta push your friends away. Like sometimes my girlfriend. I need my space right now.
Hey, bro,
that creates a fight for sure, right there. Nah, but you gotta do that.
Ladies, he's taking.
Yeah.
That's it. It's over.
That's good that he does that though. As an older person, I'm telling you, if she doesn't understand at the end of the day, then
no, yeah.
No,
I'm just saying.
Por eso no tiene novia, güey.
No, my girlfriend, she supports me 100%. So.
Tengo varias, Tiene
varias.
That's right.
No, but let me tell you. Okay. And I like what you just said. It's a hard sport. It's a sport that takes dedication. A sport that takes commitment, right? It's a selfish sport, bro.
Yeah, selfish.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, man. There's a lot of sacrifices, and when I ask you this, I think I'm gonna hit home. What is some of the hardest stuff that you had to go through because of boxing, bro?
Sometimes in the amateurs it was kind of hard to make weight for like 3-day tournaments.
Yeah, but that's boxing, bro.
Yeah.
No. Talk to me about life.
Oh,
what
life?
did you miss in life?
Oh, what did I miss? Like
due to the sport of boxing. And Jose Corona, what's up, bro? You know what to do. Share that. Hit the share button. Yeah. What did you have to miss, bro? What did you have to miss?
Like
it is.
Yeah,
selfish,
I've missed a couple family events when I've had to had tournaments. Me and my pops leave. We can't make it to the fiesta, quinceañera, stuff like that.
Does that stay in you? Like, you know what? I missed that, but I know the goal is here.
Or like sometimes my best friends, they have a party, like their birthday party, and like, I can't go. I gotta stay home, rest. I mean, it's all worth it, at the end of the day. And then everybody understands, everybody understands that I'm a boxer, and boxers have to sacrifice, so they know it's nothing new to them. So I'm thankful that everybody understands that this is what I want to do and supports me.
And I wanted to get to that because what he just said, bro. You're missing your family, your best friends' parties. You're missing the quinceañera, the family's quinceañera, and stuff like that. And I could say some crazy stuff, man. I'm one of the guys that used to hate on Floyd Mayweather, but now that I think about it, bro, Floyd was dedicated, bro. Floyd probably missed out on a lot, like Daniel right here, man. And now that he's made so much money, man, he's living the life, bro. So it's all worth it at the end of the day, bro. You get what I'm saying?
He has something that a lot of boxers don't have. I'm sure as your coaches, they like that you're self-motivated, that they don't have to drag you to go to the gym or wake you up early. That's like half the battle. If you want something,
you gotta
it's easier for the coaches. So
you gotta go get it.
Stay away from the tacos,
and we see it with other fighters, right? Like he brought up Floyd Mayweather. I mean, nobody has ever made the amount of money that Floyd has in the history of boxing.
So who was and somebody, I think Ralphie also was gonna ask this question. I have it too. But growing up, man, who was your favorite fighter, bro?
Growing up, my favorite fighter was Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather? Órale, bro. Never heard of Oscar de la Hoya, bro.
Floyd Mayweather.
I
like Chavez. Yeah.
Why Floyd, bro? Why Floyd? No, not that with this one.
No. My dad, when I first started boxing, he showed me videos of Cesar Chavez Sr. So I like his Mexican style too, left body shots and stuff. But that was the one he showed me, But the one that I looked up to was Floyd Mayweather. I just like his cockiness, I guess. Yeah, to me, it's confidence. But I mean, I like it. I like that he pushes it in his head, puts it in his head. It's a mental thing, so I like it that he's strong in the head. He's strong. He's really smart. So.
Leonardo and Michelle Luna, Team Cruz, es todo arriba. Caniche, Oaxaca, al 100.
Plus.
Hey, ¿qué onda? ¿De allá son de Oaxaca?
Yep.
¿Cuándo van a invitar a comer?
Oh, bro,
I
you come to my
love
house.
that grub, dude.
My mom gets down, bro.
Dude, yeah.
My mom gets down.
I live in Chino, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tease it with the good time,
There
bro.
it is.
Yo sé cómo, yo sé cómo.
Can he postmate from here?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll show up, bro. I'll show up. Don't worry. No. But I mean, I'm glad. No, but okay. Getting back to it. You like Floyd. You like his attitude. Like you said, his cockiness, but more like he's
Confidence. Put
He's
that in your
confident.
head.
Now, when you go into a press conference or when you do a media, I mean, you've had 3 fights.
Yeah.
But do you do that, dude? Do you do
No.
like you start like, hey, what's up? Like jumping on the opponent? Like,
I'm more calm, you know. Like, I respect the people, you know. I like, I think how I want to be treated, how like everybody treats you and stuff. So.
But you think as you progress, you'll
I don't think
adopt that personality?
No, I
Floyd
don't think
did
I'll ever be like that. I don't think
Because
so.
Floyd was like that at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then once he fought who? I think once he finished
After Oscar,
Diego Corrales, he made that change. After Diego Corrales,
when he started going to the pay-per-views, and
Yeah.
that was his persona. He was the bad guy. He needed to sell. He was the villain. But also he probably looked up to Floyd because he was too young to be watching Chavez and
that's
De La Hoya
why.
as well.
But
yeah,
now I look up to a few different.
Now, which Mexican fighter do you look up to?
No, ya. Traigo hambre.
Since you brought up Chavez, other than Chavez,
What are the Mexican
what other
fighters?
Mexican fighter do you look up to?
Duran's bad.
Well, he's Panamanian.
Oh, is he?
Half Mexican. He's half
Yeah,
Mexican.
hey,
Yeah, he's half
bájale, bro,
Mexican.
bájale.
I like
Don't
Canelo
jump
too.
on me, homeboy.
Yeah, that
Okay,
dude.
so do you like Manos de Piedra Duran?
Yeah.
We claim
I
him.
like Marquez.
Marquez?
I like his Mexican style. Marquez is bad.
All right. What is it? Oh. What style does he like? Okay. I guess Rafi Gonzalez is saying, what style do you like to fight? Are you a brawler or more of a purist or what's your style?
I'll come out and box, you know. That's my style. I like to box. I like keeping my distance stuff, but if my opponent wants to come and brawl, like I could brawl. I like to brawl. I like to brawl, yeah. I try not to get hit as much, but I'll stay in the pocket and get down.
Boxer puncher.
Yeah,
Boxer
yeah,
puncher.
exactly.
Boxer puncher. Okay. All right. So we're moving towards the 130s. That's the division that you're going to be fighting now. 130s is pretty loaded division, bro. It's a loaded division.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good fights there, man. We got a guy by the name of Alacran.
Okay.
Merchel. They're the 130s. We also have ¿cómo se llama?
No, Tech is moving up.
No, Herring.
Herring?
Yeah, right.
I think Santa Cruz is going up there.
Oh, Santa Cruz is going up to the 130s,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I saw that,
Leo
yeah.
Santa Cruz is going up to the 130s. Also, Jojo Diaz is there, man. So
Cancio.
it's a Cancio's there. It's a loaded division, bro. Now, what do you think? And I'm not talking about. We're gonna talk about 2020. You're gonna be fighting one of these guys, right? But what attracts you about that division, man? Because it's loaded. It's loaded, bro.
It's a good division. I like that style. That division, like everybody's really quick, you know, quick boxes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to make fights, good styles, you know, a good fight. Give the fans what they want. So.
Oscar Valdez, somebody just reminded me. Oscar Valdez just jumped into the division. That's a guy that likes to brawl, bro.
Hey, but Oscar's bad too.
Yeah, no, Oscar's badass, bro. So that's what I'm saying.
He's a warrior.
There's a lot of pinches vatos que tiran chingazos in the 130s, bro.
Now, you have 3 professional fights.
Yeah, 3.
Do you like the pros more than the amateurs, or what? Don't?
Yeah, it's cool. I like
Are you just getting used to it still? or?
No, honestly, like
He's used to it.
when I'm back in the States, like I'll see other fighters like just kind of walking up and down, you know, nervous. You could tell they're nervous and stuff. Like I'm back there just chilling, just waiting to when it's time to warm up. I feel like I've been there before. Like it's kind of like not new to me. I just feel comfortable, you know. I don't feel pressure or anything. Like I'm calm. I'm just.
Are the punches harder? You could feel them harder.
Yeah, they're a little harder. Little gloves. I got used to it now. It took me a while to get used to them, but I'm good now with the little gloves.
Michael Rios, great show. Thank you, Michael. Big shout out to Michael Rios, man. All right. So, like you said right now, so when you're in the locker room, right? Yeah. You're in the locker room. There's multiple fighters. If we're talking about Pico Rivera, you probably had about 7 guys that are going to fight that night, right? So what's going through your mind when you're seeing them warm up, bro?
I don't even acknowledge them, you know. I just try to keep to myself. I'm already in my zone. Once I get there in the locker room, I'm just it's fight time, so I'm zoned out. So I just focus on myself. I'm just going over the fight in my head. What am I gonna do? What's gonna happen? What if this happens? How am I gonna get out of this situation? So I'm already processing the fight. So I'm just calm, thinking about the fight, and that's it.
Okay, right here we have 6. Well, it's 5 of us plus you, right? Yeah. How do you tune off all of us, bro?
Do
you put music
Yeah,
on
I have
or-
my headphones. I have
Oh,
my
you have your headphones
yeah.
on. Okay.
But I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, I just literally I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm mad. Like I get in the mood.
You
like
get moody?
No, I get in the mood.
You get
so
in that
like,
zone.
in my zone. Like it's time to fight. Like
That's it.
that's it. That's it. Everything's out the window. It's time to fight. I'm just focused on my fight at that
When
time.
is the next fight, bro?
We're looking for November.
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 ¿Va a haber mole o no? Después de la pelea.
Hell yeah, after the fight.
No, man. Let's go.
No.
I'm not even staying after the fight, man. I gotta cover all the fights, but I'm leaving.
So he's talking.
Where's it gonna be at?
We're not sure yet. We have no.
SoCal? Okay. I'm going to hacer ir a like NorCal, bro, because then we ain't getting no mole, bro. Cut it out.
Piggybacking on that question he asked you about zoning, getting the zone and zoning everything out. Do you, when you're in the ring, do you hear like your mom or your dad yelling, or you're training your mom and your dad at the same time?
Do they even yell?
Nah, my mom doesn't yell. My dad doesn't yell. None of my parents really yell.
What about your brother, bro?
Nah, they don't yell.
Because I mean, I've been to fights and you hear everybody wants to give instructions, even the fans.
Yeah.
Hey, shit of this. Like,
Oh, I know a guy, dude. I know a guy that wears like little funny hats that he go. No, I'm not talking about a guy from the media. No, I know a guy that wears some hats. And he's like, oh yeah, do this, do that. Like I showed you in the ring, in the gym. And I'm like, bro, the guy has a trainer, my man.
Yeah.
He's gonna listen to the trainer before he listens to you, my man.
But yeah, I hear some of my friends out in the crowd screaming.
Oh yeah,
my friends, yeah.
But you don't follow their instructions, right?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm saying that's why you're saying how do you zone it out, right? Where it's not like me, I'm ADD.
Wrong, bro. Like
I'm ADD. I wouldn't be able to focus. I would like shut up.
Me, bro.
Like even when I'm walking out already and my opponent's in the ring already, like I try to walk out and like look at the crowd and say hi to the crowd, but I can't. Like I'm just already in my zone. Like I try, but I can't. Like
I'm gonna test you.
My vision comes right back to the ring.
I'm gonna test you now for that, bro. You just messed up.
How about when you're in the ring and you see like in between the rounds, you
like,
see?
Oh shit!
No, you see like
no, hey, what's that?
you see that beautiful ring girl doing the round number 2.
Nah, I'm not even focused on that.
He's trying to talk about the
There's a video out there. Yeah.
The video. There's a video out there, bro, where the trainer is giving instructions, and then the guy's sitting down.
And
he just points out. Yeah.
He like taps the trainer. He's like.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw
you wouldn't do that.
I'm not even focused on that. I'm focused on my
go,
coach.
I like that.
Talking about the fight. Focused on the fight.
Not everybody's like you, bro.
No,
like
since we saw him, he's a youngster.
Literally, when I see the ring girls, I'm like, oh, how you doing? You know, you're trying to pay for college. Fantastic.
Focus on the fight.
Yeah, that's I mean,
then they wake him up. Hey, you're sleeping.
No. All right. So we talked about your style. People were asking about your style. Okay, so let's say, you know, we're at 130. We've been successful at 130. We're talking about 2-3 years down the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Means you start to see that chair come in. You start to see that bling. You know, besides helping me along, you know what I mean? You're going to be like, hey, you know, boxing ruckus. Me acuerdo que pongo unos zapatos ahí. Shoot nomás some shoes. No, let me ask you this. No, this is real, bro. So you start making that money. Who are the first people you're going to help out, man? And how are you going to help them out?
My family. I want to give the world to my parents. They've done so much for me and my brother and my sister. Man, like it's crazy. They literally came from nothing, from Mexico, and look at them now. Like they're right next to me. So my parents for sure. The first thing, cash them out.
So if you were to close your eyes right now, right? Close your eyes. Not right now, bro. I'm saying, but you would close your eyes. What do you envision, bro? Well, what do you see?
My parents hopping out of a nice ass car that I bought them from my hard work, and maybe their own pad, you know, giving them their own house.
Where at? Doing Chino también?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
I love Chino.
I love Chino, bro.
I love Chino.
I thought I was gonna live there for like 3 months. I've been living there for 3 years, bro.
Yeah,
I like it, bro.
Chino's a cool
I'm buying
city.
another house now in Chino.
Yeah. Of course, Chino.
Chino está bien. No. I'm probably gonna open up a gym to compete with that gym in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, look at you, bro. This is what they have. I don't maybe give you competition, bro. I'll open up one like this one right here.
Some dude sent me a message, and then we blocked him. We didn't block anybody.
Who?
Servando Garza.
No, he's in there, no?
No, we didn't block. Nobody blocked him, did he?
No.
Tony, if you're over there watching, don't be blocking people.
Servando Garza el campeón, no?
Yeah.
He's there.
No,
I'll check, maybe.
no, we don't block
We
anybody.
don't block anybody, guys. No te preocupes. All right. Chino. That's what Leonardo and Michelle Luna say, bro. All right. You have to bring... You have to bring fighting on the show. You guys want me to bring fighting? I've done fights already, man. I've done fights. Yeah, I'll do it again. Don't worry. I'm not going to talk about that right now, man. Come on. Cut it out. All right. So, you see a nice house with your parents. You see cars. So then after, what is something that you want for yourself? What is something that you say, like, you know what? If I'm very successful, if I'm making all the money, what are you going to do? How are you going to pamper yourself, man?
Pamper myself? Or
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
what
first
you
of
gonna
all, I
do?
kind of want to be smart with my money and probably buy some properties. You know, that way I always have some money coming in from different areas. You know.
Damn,
So,
you've been talking to somebody, bro.
bro, this has been my dream since I was a kid. So I've been thinking about this my whole life. You know. So I'm ready for this.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and that's the right mindset. You know, when you start making the money, man, first thing you do, bro, is buy property. Property will never depreciate itself. You know what I mean? When you drive off in a Benzo from the lot, if you paid $100K, once you drive off, it's about $90K, bro.
Yeah.
And then once you go to block around, it's probably like $80K, right?
Yeah.
I sold cars before for 10 years, so I know.
So, like, I'm gonna tell you guys, the whole car thing, dude, like me getting, I used to be like that, bro. I used to be like, oh man, I'm gonna re-roll on a Benzo like Lorenzo. But now, man, you know what? I'd rather drive a Honda, but have about 4 houses, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Money keeps on coming, you know.
Little Corolla.
Yeah, little Corolla. Money keeps on coming, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ford Pinto.
Ford Pinto, like this guy, man. He drives a Ford Pinto, dude. I know you don't even know what a Pinto is.
Nah, I probably
But
doesn't
is
know.
that a Pinto bean, dude?
I'm too old, huh?
Yeah, you too old. Invest in assets. That's what everybody's saying, bro.
And assets?
okay.
What? Well, assets. I'm sorry.
No, not yet, bro. Oh, look at. Oh, Robert's right, bro. Get some Mitsubishis. Hey, big shout out to hey, which Mitsubishi dealer, bro? Robert, tell me. I'll give him a shout out right now. I'll get some car sales right now. Tell me what Mitsubishi, bro. Okay. All right, no. But okay, so you already know who you can help. Let's talk about this. You're 3 fights in. 3 fights in. Okay. I know you're still trying to build that record, but are you looking to go into a promotion company? South Coast Mitsubishi, guys. If you guys need a Mitsubishi, go to South Coast Mitsubishi and let them know Robert Garcia let you guys know about it, man. There you go. All right, no. So are you looking to get signed?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. So let me ask you. There's the Zone. There. Well, no, the Zone is not it. It'll be Matchroom, Golden Boy, Top Rank, PBC. ¿Quién más está?
360.
360.
There's a lot out there. Red Box.
Oh, no. Also the guy.
Thompson.
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 No, there's also the other guy from the UK. The guy that used to have Fury. What was his name?
Promoter?
The Sky.
You're talking about, I don't know.
Warren.
Oh, Frank Warren.
Frank Warren.
But,
yeah. Garcia Promotions, bro. I don't need that.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Garcia
Garcia Promotions. Hey, you guys are signing fighters too? Okay. Garcia Promotions. So, what do you look for in a promotion company? And if I'm the promotion company, what am I looking at? So that's a double question, bro. What are you looking for in a company, and what am I looking for in a fighter, in you?
I mean, you know, of course, you know, loyalty, you know, be loyal to me, be loyal, be straight up with the promoters, take care of me, you know, yeah, just pretty much take care of me, you know, be loyal to me, give me good fights, take care of me, talk to me, advise me, so.
Okay. And now, what does a promotion company see in you?
Oh man, I think I have a bright
What do
future
you
coming
have?
up. I have, like I said, I have a good style. Styles make fights, so that's good. You know, promoters.
And you shoot from both hands, bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're not orthodox. You're not southpaw. You just do both.
Both. Anyway.
You're like you said. You're Little Bud.
Yeah.
Little Bud Crawford. So right now, okay. So okay. So let me see. Good advice, guys. Oh yeah, no, Simon. Good advice. I always give good advice, bro. Buy a car at South Coast Mitsubishi también, bro. Right now. That's what I'm saying. All right. So let's talk about. You're gonna have another fight. You're looking to fight in November.
Yeah, November.
Okay. What do we see next year? When is the goal to get signed?
Next year.
Next year?
Next
Next
year.
year, by 2021, by the time he's like 7, 8, and 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're looking at getting signed by 7-0.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
But what's like, okay, so that means you get another fight in November. That means 3 more fights
3 more fights.
in 2020.
Yeah.
By when do you want to have those 3 fights? Chinga?
By summer already. That way I can keep going. You know, that's the
So
point.
so
I want to fight, man. I want to fight.
You want to go like, let's say May you get signed. You want to keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, that's the.
Is there a particular promoter that you would want to go with?
Probably Golden Boy.
Golden Boy?
Golden Boy. ¿Te gusta Golden Boy?
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Yeah,
They could
I
put
like
you,
him.
you know, put you on one of the Velasco shows or something.
Oh yeah. But
They like your style.
back, huh?
That's all. No, I
Velasco's
didn't
back?
like that one, bro.
You like the Avalon?
I didn't like that one.
Oh, you didn't like the Avalon?
They try to compete with 360 right there.
Well, I don't know why I like Velasco. Pues era porque hay un montón de.
It's
de
more-
chavas, ¿o qué onda?
It's more hood.
Puro amor. Nathaniel Aguirre dice Team Cruz al 100.
Yeah.
What up, bro? Okay, Tijani Bilal says, tell you good luck in advance. All right, bro. Yeah, there you go, my man. All right. We got Virgil Ortiz Sr. in the house. Yeah.
Let me see your phone.
Yeah, bro. Come on. We'll see
My
live.
phone died.
Man, charge it, bro. All right. There's a charger right there, bro. If you want to get it. It's an iPhone, bro, or no?
Yeah.
That's right, man. I like that. I like the fact that you have an iPhone, bro. You know, no, pues ahí con todo, güey, ahí. Tráete el todo, güey.
Ya, tráetelo.
I know, why you bringing it out? You breaking it out. All right, there you go, bro.
Thank
Put it
you.
in. Hey, Virgil, ¿cómo está? Everything good, man? All right,
Update.
update. Oh, yeah, update. What's
Oh,
going on?
Raiders are still up 7-0.
All right, update. The Raiders are still winning, guys. What's up, man? Raider Town. Let's crush that, those little pony boys. I hope there's no Bronco fans on right now. Okay.
I'm sure there is. Virgil Ortiz.
All right, so my other question was, what is the plan for the remainder of 2019? So you want to do one more fight? Or
Yeah, 1 or 2.
One or two?
We'll see how it goes.
two? One. Yeah,
One. Let's do one.
You threw me a sign, right,
One.
bro? It's like Mike Soch over here.
Finish the year
Throwing
strong.
signs over here. Like, you know, peripheral, bro. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What you say? All right. So,
Socia.
okay, so one more fight. What is the plan for 5 years from now? What are we looking at in 5 years?
Oh, 5 years from now, man. Hopefully have getting a shot at a world title or hopefully sooner. That's the goal. Make some noise.
World title. Okay. So who would be a and I have to be realistic too right now, because who would be a champion in about 5 years, bro? Still in the division.
And he might be out of the division too.
The
You-
guys that are coming up from 126.
Maybe the guys, yeah, like Jojo, Leo. ¿Cómo se llama ese otro?
Cancio.
Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, Joel.
Maybe
Joel.
even Gonzalez.
Joey Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Joel.
Joel. Oh yeah, dude, there'll be a lot. There'll be a lot of meat in that bone, bro. So okay, let's talk about who do you guys?
Navarrete.
Navarrete.
He might be over there.
Yeah, Navarrete might be there too. Yeah, Navarrete. So do any of the guys that, and I'm not saying call them out right now, but any of the guys that you see that going up from the 126 up, that you think, you know what, in 5 years I could see myself getting down with that, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Any of them?
yeah, I mean, I've known him from the amateurs too, so I've seen him always fight as an amateur, and I follow their careers as pros. So, I mean, all of those guys are bad, you know. So, that's styles make fights. So
you don't care. You want
I don't
anyone.
care. Yeah, I would. That's what I'm here to do. I'm a boxer.
Okay,
so.
let's break it down, man. I mean, Navarrete, el vaquero Navarrete. If you get a chance in about 2 years, you know the guy that fought Panchito in 2 weeks ago, the Vaca. You seen that fight?
What's his name?
El vaquero Emmanuel Vaquero Navarrete.
Nah, I don't know.
No?
He fought Isaac Dogbo
Isaac Dogbo.
twice.
Nah.
He's tall Mexicano. He wears a hat. The vaquero.
He's gonna fight on the
He's gonna fight this weekend.
14th, yeah,
This weekend.
but on a different card.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
I
Yeah.
have that.
No. Okay. Jojo's
cool.
Jojo Diaz.
Jojo's cool.
How would you fight a guy like Jojo in the 130s?
Probably just box because he's a counter. He likes to counter, so
Just
use my
box?
distance, use my speed, use my advantage that I could fight him left-handed and right-handed, confuse him a little bit.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What about Ruben Villa? Somebody brought him up right now.
Who?
Te lo están tirando a
Ruben
ti.
Villa.
Ruben Villa.
Thompson Boxing.
He said who?
I don't even know
That's
who
what
that
he
is.
said.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, there you go, bro. And upset. Oh yeah,
Michael
Michael
Dutch.
Dutch over. Oh no, but That would be fireworks, bro. That would be real cuetes. Cuetito versus what? Cuetito versus the West. What's it called? The West Texas Warrior. I would call that car fireworks, bro, for
They should
sure.
start doing now. They sh-
Ruben Torres, yeah, you would be able to get.
there's a lot of talent coming out of Texas. They should start doing Texas versus California.
What is it? Oh, I don't know, Dracula. Over here, Robert Garcia says Dracula. I'm not Bravo. Órale. Robert, what are you talking about, man? I'm selling cars for you, bro.
Who's Dracula?
I don't know what he's talking about. Oh!
Ray Vargas? No.
No, yeah, probably, yeah. That's who they mean. Ray Vargas, Dracula. Yeah. All right. So after you're done, your career's over. What will be remember Daniel Cruz for in boxing?
After my career,
Yeah. Como se acabó la carrera, yeah. What are we gonna remember you as?
an American Mexican fighter that gets down and it's not scared of nobody.
So you're not scared about losing that zero?
Nah, I'm here to fight, bro.
That's it. You want to fight. You
I'm
want to
here
get the
fight,
fights.
Yeah, I'm a boxer, bro. I'm not here running like other fighters, bro. I'm here to fight.
And that's what I want to get to, because a lot of the new generation was like,
They
yeah,
care about their record
I want
and
to
shit.
keep that. Oh, you know what I
I
mean?
mean, it'd be nice, but I mean, I have confidence, you know, so I'm gonna train my ass off like I always do and just go forward.
And a lot of the fighters that made a lot of money, bro, are the fighters that have not been afraid of lose that O. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They lost that O and made more failure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So what it is a lot of times I tell people, Mom, don't be scared, because you're gonna get the fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people be covering that zero, and they're like, oh man, I'm not gonna fight that guy. I'm gonna fight
Yeah.
this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And at
cherry
the end,
picking.
sometimes they could get a little dangerous. Like look at Joshua. Joshua said, oh man, I'm not
Wilder
gonna
fight.
go with who was he supposed to fight?
What?
No, it wasn't Wilder. It was supposed to be somebody else.
Hey,
Baby
It was
something.
Barry Miller, but he was dirty.
Okay. He's dirty.
And they
But
were
yeah,
going to give him somebody else. And then he said, no, I'm going to take Andy Reese. He thought he was going to get the easy. And booyah.
Luis Ortiz. But Luis Ortiz
yeah.
turned it down, though.
Yeah.
He turned on the offer, so that's...
Oh! Robert Garcia dice que Ruben Villa is Dracula. All right. I didn't know that one. I thought he was the other one. No, Ryu or...
Why is he Dracula, though?
I don't know,
The
bro.
hair?
Hey, Robert, tell us why you call him Dracula, bro. Dime.
Ray Vargas es Skeletor.
Oh, sí,
Skeletor.
sí, sí.
No, andan bravos ustedes, bro.
No, Ray Vargas es el guapo.
El guapo, bro. That's it. No andan bravos, you know.
But then-
All right, so we would remember you because you're a get down fighter.
Down.
Get down fighter. You didn't like you said, you didn't run from anybody. You wanted to do it. Since he was a kid, they called him Dracula. Okay, I'm gonna use that one when I have him here. Voy a dar una pinche madrazo, Robert, because of you. I'm gonna be calling him Dracula and me va a dar un madrazo aquí in front of everybody. All right, so I like that, bro. You know what? I like the way you're saying it. I like the way you're thinking, man. I like the fact that you're thinking about investing. Do it like Mikey Garcia. Do it like Leo Santa Cruz. Do it like all this Mexican American fighters are doing the right things right now, man. They're doing the right things. You know what I'm saying? They're investing their money the right way, man. And I'm glad you're doing that. I'm glad that you're feeling like, you know, I'm not scared to like drop my O as long as I give the fans what they like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as I put asses on the seats, that's all I care about. That's what matters, man. I like that. And it is the last question for me. I don't know if he has one more question.
Oh, we're good.
It's, who is your favorite fighter currently, bro, right now?
Currently, man, I like Errol Spence. I like Loma. I like Jojo Diaz. They're all left-handed fighters too. So, and let's see who else. I like Canelo. But I like Spence.
You like
is
Spence?
bad.
Okay, to ask him the question, bro. I know you're gonna hit him with the question.
Yeah.
Who wins?
Who wins?
Spence.
I want to know.
Ahí, bravo.
No.
Wait. Listen
No.
to the question, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask at first, but I'm gonna ask you about another fight. Who wins in the rematch? Andrew Rees or Anthony Joshua, and how?
Okay. I think Anthony will win. He's hungry. He.
Joshua?
I don't know. Andy.
Andy's gonna win it again?
Andy's gonna win. Andy's gonna win again.
How is he gonna win? Like
That's gonna
the
win.
same
Knock him out again,
outcome?
or-
If he knocks him out, probably knock him out in the like 9th, 10th round. But if not, it might go all the way.
Now let me ask you a question. Since you're a guy that trains and works out and has training camps, what do you make of everybody saying, "Well, Andy's not training. You know, he's not in training camp. He's not serious." How long of a training camp does
Do
he
you
need?
for a fight?
I'd probably say like 10 to 8 weeks.
Okay, so if he started today, he'll be good because that'll be 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
Yeah,
And that's taking out the fight week
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, dude, That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, it's not like he gotta make weight, so he just trains on
Yeah,
conditioning.
And he's never been like the most in shape. That's his body.
Yeah,
that's who he
his
is.
body.
That's
That's
his
his
body
body.
type. You know what I mean? You know, Andy could go have some tacos.
But I
tonight,
got on Spence. I agree with Spence too on the Porter.
Leonardo and Michelle Luna. Andy Reese, Chicali power. Yeah, he does. He have a lot of Chicali power. A lot tripa tacos power too. You know what I mean?
With
I know that
Chicali
for
right here
sure.
too.
No more questions?
We're done. Let's
All
get.
right, bro. So right now you're gonna go to like one of the hardest part, bro, in this show. And I'm serious, bro. I'm dead serious. Like I made a prediction today. The Raiders win, and that's a
We bring out a lie detector and everything.
Oh,
dude.
see,
We're
no,
gonna hook you up.
Bring it out, bro. Nothing else, bro. All right, we're gonna make predictions, bro. Okay, so you ready to make predictions?
Good.
Yeah.
There's a few shows, man. So here we go. Friday night from New York, The Zone gives us. I'm gonna give you guys first a girl fight. I have to. The ladies are fighting. Heather Hardy versus Amanda Serrano.
Ooh.
Who wins?
God, dude, I'm Amanda Serrano.
Amanda Serrano?
Yeah.
By what?
I'll go decision simply because they don't knock a lot. But she's like a 4 or 5 division world champion.
Oh
I think she has one loss. She's Puerto Rican.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be a good fight. But I got her.
Yeah, I think so too. I think her skill, her ring knowledge, like she has experience. So
There's a lot of talk about Clarissa Shields and Hammer
and the Hammer.
dude, but Serrano doesn't get the attention she should be getting.
She
man.
should be getting a lot
Yeah,
of
dude,
attention.
she's
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with you guys because you guys seem to know what you're talking about. You know, even though I like Heather Hardy, dude.
No,
me
take
gusta,
her.
me gusta,
Hey,
me gusta
look.
cómo se ve.
I always say
But
the
I'm
first
not-
name that comes to mind, that's the one you should go.
Yeah.
That's what I do. It's like
All right, I'm gonna be the lone wolf on this one.
oh,
Ow!
Drake.
I'm gonna go with Heather Hardy, bro, on that one.
I mean,
I'm not even
if
gonna
that's the
talk.
one you wanted to pick,
Yeah.
pick her.
All right, let's go to the main event, bro. On show, no, it's on the Zone. My bad. The Zone. The man that has just made it to the Zone, Devin Haney versus Saud Abdullah for a vacant interim WBC lightweight.
Devin
title.
Haney.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
yeah, Devin Haney.
Pero by what? Ya, nomás andan ahí diciendo Devin Haney, pero dígame por cómo.
I think they'll go
Decision?
distance. Yeah,
I'm gonna look at his box rec and I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna look at his box rec, but I think this is his first title match. He's hungry for that. He's got belts, but he wants this belt because it's an interim. So what I'm gonna go with is Devin Haney gets the KO late in the fight, either the 9th or the 10th round. That's what I'm gonna go with. Haney late.
Whoa,
Stop it.
whoa, hey!
What?
I pulled up Devin Haney and look what comes up.
Yes.
24 wins, 5 losses.
The wrong
Box
guy.
rec, come on, bro.
Box rec is all wrong.
That's his picture though. But I'll go with Devin Haney by knockout.
Yeah, Devin
Knockout
Haney.
too.
Yeah, but what do you think he's calling out Lomachenko?
Stay away from Lomachenko,
I
man.
think all these young bucks just worry about your own generation,
Okay,
man.
why do we make this fight? Devin Haney versus
Lopez.
oh, no.
Or who?
No, but I was gonna go Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. That's an easier fight to make.
That's not gonna
Right?
happen.
Yeah.
Why not?
Those are big fights. I mean, if I was Devin Haney's handlers, I know you guys are fighters. You guys will fight whoever they put in front of you. But there's also a side where there's matchmakers and a team and managers who look at what's the better option for you, right? And it's not called cherry picking. I mean, if you're doing it for too long, it is. But if I was David Haney's people, like, don't worry about
worry
Lomachenko.
about
right now.
Lomachenko.
Not right now. It's like
Loma is good, man, but I think we have the antidote for Loma. We have the antidote in the Garcia promotions. Hint, Robert. Háblale a Mikey, man. Come on, man. I'm
But at
selling-
140,
I'm selling
though.
cars for South. What is it? Mitsubishi Cerritos. No, what is it?
Costa Mesa.
South Coast. South Coast Mitsubishi. Come on, man. Make that fight for me, Robert. Make
There it
it.
is.
We want to see Loma versus Mikey, man. Let's get it over with.
But at what weight?
135, bro. No? ¿Te agüitas?
I'll say the fight will go decision, Devin Haney.
Yeah. Okay, you change your mind?
Yeah,
No manches,
Devin
bro.
Haney by decision.
All right, bro. Devin Haney. All right. I got you, bro. All right. Let's go to Saturday, man.
Good.
I'm going to start with Vegas first, then we'll go to Carson, okay? First of all, I'm going to start with our good friend, mi amigo, all right? Gabriel Flores Jr. versus Miguel Ángel Perez. Who wins, man?
I think Gabriel. I don't know who he's fighting, but just Gabriel's good. I remember in the amateurs we went to Silver Gloves the same year, and I saw him, and that kid gets down. So
He gets down?
yeah, he gets down.
Who got Gabriel?
I got Gabriel Flores as well. That's another guy that his career is going at a different pace than the other ones. I think a lot of times these youngsters they see, this kid around the same age getting all this no attention that they want to rush. Just you have a different path, man. Like
It's gonna come.
yeah, he's a very skilled fighter. Gabriel's a very skilled fighter, so I got him by decision though.
Decision?
Yeah.
Decision too?
Yeah, decision.
I say I'm gonna go with Gabriel Flores.
Past cast, yeah.
I'm gonna go decision too, man. I'm gonna go UD, unanimous decision. And Robert says they already have a date. Robert, can you give us an exclusive or not, man? I already know you're not gonna try to give me the exclusive, but if you want, share it. I'll let it out.
Drop it.
All right. Let me go to another fight that's in that card. Jose Pedraza versus Jose Cepeda.
Great fight.
Fight of the Joses.
Great fight.
Jose Cepeda.
You got Chon Cepeda.
I got Chon Cepeda as well.
You got Chon Cepeda too?
Dude, he did an excellent job against Jose Ramirez. I scored it for Cepeda, but I understand it was a close fight. It could have gone either way.
Yeah, same.
But I've always been a big fan of Cepeda, So
you got Chon?
I think this is he's getting another opportunity to redeem himself. Another
He's better,
opportunity
But this is not for a world title.
No, I know. But he's getting another opportunity in the spotlight to say, hey, I'm a contender here.
I'm a contender. Yeah.
I sparred him last year.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was getting ready for my first pro fight, I sparred him. We went out to with his coach. What's his coach? His old coach?
Alcazar was also
What?
What's his name?
Alcazar?
Robert?
Robert Alcazar.
Yeah,
Robert Alcazar.
Yeah,
Okay.
we went to his gym.
All right. So okay, here we go.
That's a good.
You
it's
got
gonna be a great
Chon?
fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Chon.
Is this the first time I picked Chon?
I don't know,
I think it is, bro. I think it is.
but it's gonna be a great fight.
Here we go, man. I am not saying that Xavier was right. I think he did good against Ramirez, but I still had Ramirez winning that fight. And I'm gonna say this: Chon's gonna showcase his talent, and he does get a title fight after this one. So he wins. I am gonna go with decision on that one. I'm gonna go with decision.
And the Ramirez fight, I mean, it was a close fight.
But he's the champion though, so you gotta.
Yeah,
you gotta beat him good,
I
man. You gotta beat the champ.
I think at the end Ramirez started figuring him out.
Yes.
And Cepeda started fading a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but Ramirez, great fighter too.
All right, here we go. Co-main event. A guy that just fought like a few weeks ago. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Juan Miguel Elorde.
Filipino guy, Filipino prospect.
Yeah, Filipino prospect.
You know the Filipinos are always gonna bring it.
Yeah.
But I think that's a bad style for fighting against like Navarrete. So I got Navarrete by knockout.
Navarrete by knockout?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Navarrete by knockout?
Yeah.
That boy's bad, dude.
What round? All right, let's go round, bro.
I'll go.
Predictions result.
Navarrete starts slow. He always hurts his hand in the like third or fourth round. He starts doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like 7th to 9th round knockout.
7 to 9?
Yeah.
Same?
Yeah.
Ralphie Gonzalez says Navarrete by 6.
Day 6.
Here we go, man.
Look at him. Yeah.
This, I'm gonna go with this. I'm feeling it. Navarrete in the 8th round. That's my favorite number. 8. Navarrete in 8, bro. Let's go. All right, let's go to the main event. The guy that everybody wants to see, the heavyweight that makes real noise. I knew I was gonna get you.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury versus Otto Wallen. Otto who? Otto Wanda? What?
Otro pendejo. No,
Otto, yeah.
I don't know. Tyson Fury, come on, man. That dude, if he's gonna go in for the knockout. You're gonna see something like you saw against Schwartz.
Yes.
Because he wants to prove it to people. Look, if I want to knock your ass out, I could do it.
I could do it.
He's skillful, man.
So you think he's gonna knock out
He's gonna knock him out.
Otto?
Yeah.
And what? How many rounds?
I say about
3.
3?
say 4 or 5.
4 or 5? Shit, dude. Man, you guys take the good rounds.
And Fury's staying in shape, bro.
Yeah, damn, man.
So when he fights,
I get to get it round, bro. Damn, dude.
I don't know.
All right, man. Here we go. I'm gonna go with. Man, you said 3, right? He said what?
It's 5 or 6.
Damn, you guys want to let me 4? All right, I'm gonna go with Fury in the 4th round. Knocks him out, bro. There. Is that enough? Yeah. Man, Ruben, what are you drinking? He's not gonna go 7 rounds, bro. You're crazy. All right, man. Let's go to Carson, to the Dignity Center, Dignity Health Center, the old Home Depot, the old StubHub, the place where there's a lot of wars, man. One day I want to see you fight there, bro. That's a place that always gives us a war, man. And your styles, like you said, make fights. So big shout outs to My boy, our guest from last week, Diego Pacheco, will be fighting. Big shout out to Romero Duno. Big shout out to Ivan Delgado and Joselito Velasquez. I'm going to give a shout out to all those warriors. All right? But I'm only going to talk about 2 fights from that card. Here we go. Ryan Garcia versus Avery Sparrow. What do we got on that one? That's the co-main event.
Listen, I think that Avery Sparrow, he fought Hank Lundy, I think, in his last fight and beat him. Hank Lundy's a real, he was a top contender. I don't think he's a ex-champion. No. Uh-huh. But he fought guys like Terrence Crawford.
He's fought Nate, bro.
But I think it's because of his age. Now, Avery is a slick little boxer, but I think with Ryan, you have to pressure him to beat him because he's also a boxer. So if Sparrow's going to try to stand in front of him and box and make it a boxing contest, Ryan's going to be too fast, too strong, too young for him. Yeah, so his amateur experience, he's obviously a lot more experienced than this guy. I'm going with Ryan by knockout, 8 or 9 rounds.
8 or 9 rounds?
And then from there on, we need to see him against. And I'm thinking this is a setup for Duno because Duno
is in the undercard.
Is an undercard, right? Like they're fighting. That's usually what happens. So hopefully we get that fight.
I saw a video of his opponent. I think Ryan is gonna tag him with the left hook.
So what do you got? Ryan by knockout?
Yeah, knockout.
Wait, what round, bro? Come on, man.
7
round.
Man, Ryan's skilled, man. He's a skilled fighter. He just needs to focus. And, dedication.
I saw something in this interview that kind of makes me...
Hey, shout out to my coach, BB. He hopped on right now.
Oh, he hopped on?
Where's BB? Ray Morales.
Raymond Morales? What up? He says, what up, Fleet? Hey, no, he's El Cuartito now, man. Cut it out. No more Fleet, coach.
El Cuartito.
El Cuartito, come on. Yeah. Okay, no. I saw something in Ryan in this last interview, man, that I haven't seen. Like, he was a little bothered. And I don't know if that's going to bug him in the fight. So, I know you guys have it by knockout or by stoppage. I think Avery Sparrow is going to give us a better fight than a lot of people are thinking. I think it's going to be one of Ryan's hardest fight that he's going to have, probably. And I'm going to say they go decision, bro. And Ryan gets the decision.
Remember, the loss that Avery has it was from disqualification.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It could be a little grimy, bro.
No, I think it'll be an interesting fight. I think Avery has the skills to kind of make it interesting. But at the end of the day, I think it's the bad style to beat a Ryan Garcia.
All right.
I think you need to pressure him, like Velez pressured him, right, and stuff like that.
Here we go. The main event. Jaime Munguia changed trainers. He used to be with Robert Alcazar. He's no longer Robert Alcazar. Now he's with El Gran Campeón, Eric Morales. Can Eric Morales change something in him to make him look different or not in this little bit of time? He says he didn't want to change him. He wanted him to be the same guy that
strengthened what he has.
Yeah, that fought against Saddam Ali. He didn't want to change
I guess they were talking about something like where he doesn't want him just to throw every punch and put everything into it. Like, not every punch has to be a haymaker. But I mean, he's 22 years old. He can still learn and change. Will he change from one fight to another? I don't know. We'll see. But I still have Munguia. He's strong dude, man. He's a strong big boy. Bro. He's only 22, so I got Munguia.
Yeah, me too. I got him.
Munguia. Okay, what rounds, guys? So
like 10 rounds.
Yeah, later rounds knockout.
Later rounds.
I think with Morales, like Ralphie Gonzalez says, we're gonna see a difference. I'm gonna say Munguia is gonna make a statement, and we're gonna not go past the 5th round. We're gonna have an early night at Carson, guys. We're gonna go home early. Everyone go to Pescador. We're gonna go dance a little bit. Some of you guys are gonna go pistear. You ya no pisteo. So, all right, I'll see you guys there. ¿Qué más? Who's there? All right, Coach BB says, you're always gonna be Fleet, bro. That's it. I'm gonna call you Fleet. Nah, El Cotito. I gotta call him Cotito, bro. But all right, here we go. Any shout outs you want to give out? Give out your social media so people can follow you. Go ahead, man.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Team Daniel Cruz and on Facebook at Daniel Cruz. And I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Everlast, MVP Medicine, Barrigones Mexican Cuisine, Hunt's Chiropractor, and Latina Libra.
Hey, wait. You talking about Los Panzones? Where's that at, bro?
Oh, Barrigones.
Los Barrigones. Where's that at, bro?
It's a Mexican
Restaurant
coming up.
Where?
And he's located in Southgate.
Southgate?
Yeah.
Está buena la comida
Yeah,
ahí,
check
¿o
him
no?
out. Yeah, you should check out the Instagram, Barrigones.
Barrigones.
They got some good birria fries.
So do I have to take you to eat some grub or what?
Yeah,
What's going on, man?
Hit him up.
Okay, Barrigones, make sure the boxing rundown also does testing. I'm gonna
Test it, there you go.
I'm gonna test it. Anything else, man?
I want to thank God for where they're putting me on right now, this stage. I nothing could be done without him. I want to thank my coaches for always believing in me, training me, and always never giving up on me. And I want to thank my parents for supporting me, my brother, my sister for supporting me, and yeah, thanks to all the fans and the city of Chino that supports me.
Leonardo and Michelle Luna say, no te olvides de los pobres. So there you go, man. All right. So with that said, this was the boxing rundown, man. Thank you very much for being here, Daniel. I really appreciate it. Good luck at your fight.
Thanks
I'll
for
see you at
having
your
me.
next fight, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
And we helped them we helped them lose a couple pounds today as well.
Yeah, you lost a few pounds, bro. Ya estás listo para la
Already,
pelea.
out of here.
Yeah,
Bro, it's just me, bro. I'm hot. That's it. All right, guys. Thank you very much. See you guys next week. Next week, we do a breakdown of the fights, right? No, not yet. No, 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks, we're going to break down the fights. So don't forget, guys. Raider Nation on the way.
That's Coach
Blue
PB.
Raiders.
Coach PB.
Huh? No. Yeah.